Welcome to episode 56 of Lore Hero. How's it going, everybody? There's been some news that we have to discuss.
Exciting,
a lot.
Big news.
This is absolutely insane. I mean,
Loaded
let's just start.
Potential?
Dude, there's been a big bomb drop, okay, but we'll get to that first, okay? We're just trying to contain a lot of our excitement here. So let's just go through the sequence of events.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what day is it when they dropped the news?
It was November 21st. It was last Thursday.
And what was it? It's like, the stage is set. Are you ready?
Are you?
That's what the tweet said,
The stage is set.
Very
Are you?
ominous.
And then it has an orb and a wave. Don't know what that means.
I mean...
Anything.
You don't know what that means, Jake? But anyway,
I'm not on the wave, bro. I don't got that motion.
The first thing that we noticed were like 5 little dimly lit buttons at the bottom.
Yeah, so it's a little video of this mysterious object in the dark with a very very tiny little bit of light shining, casting a bit of a light on what looks to be 5 little buttons in a fashion similar to the Guitar Hero On Tour Nintendo
Jason,
DS grip that
What
Jason is currently holding up.
Yeah, it's like it looked like the DS grip, the Guitar Hero DS grip, where you would throw a little strap on it and you'd push the buttons and off you go.
What I noticed right
that.
away, it was the little nipple, the little bump.
Yeah,
On
you
the yellow.
always
Yellow.
notice the nipples
Yes,
right
on the
away, man.
third button.
Oh, the yellow nipple.
Absolutely, man.
See, I don't know if they're gonna be colored because they were all just like colored white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all the same color. Yeah.
Well, it was hard
They're
to
all
tell.
the same color there.
Scott posted that like lightened image, like it's heavily bit crushed, but you can see it a little more clearly on that. It looks like they're the same color. Yeah, if you adjust the gamma on the teaser that they posted, it's very easy to see a bright festival logo in the middle.
Yeah, you guys got a picture of that? Go find me that real quick so I don't search for it live.
I can go on Scott's.
H has a good one.
Well, yeah, it
Mandy
was.
had one. I did
H
one
has a
right
good one.
away.
Mandy had the one that popped off because I think
She was probably the first
I think
one
it was
to post a really good one.
Soya that tagged me in that, and she's like, "Yo, hey guys, you got to see this," and it said in very clear writing "Festival" and the festival font too.
There we go. Here's H's.
H's, and then Mandy's was one of the first.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, Mandy went a little balls to the wall and actually did a full mock-up of what they thought the controller might look like. 760 just posted in the chat for us. Thank you.
There we go. Wow. Yeah.
See, and like that looks crazy, right?
Looking at both of them side by side with the quote retweet, I mean, I think she kind of nailed it.
I think she did.
Yeah, no, because I was actually so surprised when I saw this. I was like, dude, this is 100% it. And no, because it was the hours of speculation. Everyone was just like, is this festival? What is this? Is that a dock? Is that Joy-Cons? What is all this?
Yeah, is this a Nintendo Switch? It's like, that's way too big for Guitar Hero buttons on a Nintendo Switch. Are you kidding me? I can't hold that in my hand. But then looks like it's actually just a regular controller. It's the Neo S controller, seemingly.
Yeah, which has been around already for quite a while. But there's like a port on the bottom for some attachments. And so that's what
similar
they did.
To the
they
DS
just they literally did that.
I only knew this company cracked because of the Nitro deck. I know it's like a very popular like Switch accessory, right?
Yeah, it was like one of those things that pride themselves when everyone was complaining about like stick drift and stuff, and they were known for like the the Hall effect analog sticks and all that stuff, and it was like, there's no stick drift. Like, that's a very bold thing to claim.
That sounds nice.
In your products, it's like, no stick drift. Count me in.
I mean, people are getting stick drift on their Rift Masters. Like, I knew that was going to happen. By the way, I knew that was going to happen because
like
they
that's
used the
crazy.
Joy-Con. They used a Joy-Con stick. Like, why would you do that?
But anyways, after this teaser went out, we saw it pretty much immediately. Somebody sent it to me. I was like, "Oh shit, what's that?" And then I think Alec was streaming at the time. I was like, "You got to see this, bro. You got to see this." And then
I was
we
scrolling and I saw retweets. And
we did some live speculation. The community was going wild, and
absolutely insane.
They followed us on Twitter. This Cracked GG Twitter account. They followed all 4 of us like right after the tweets were going out.
Yeah, what was it? So like I retweeted, Jake retweeted, Jason retweeted, JP retweeted, And I
they
was
took
starting to
everything
see,
original, so I just copied Jason.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
like
early
no, but
bird
then
gets the
I
worm,
saw
pal.
It's true.
what was it? I saw the eyeball emoji to Jason. I think that was Jason's tweet. It was like, "What is that?" And it was a picture of
they
the
responded.
DS grip,
They responded.
right? And
yeah.
so they responded, and then they followed you. And or no, it was Jake that posted the screenshot of them following him. He's like, "What does this mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What does this mean?" So everything's haywire. What was this, Thursday morning? Was this Thursday?
This was Thursday, yes,
Thursday
November
afternoon.
21st.
Middle,
Yeah.
like
Thursday
middle of the
afternoon,
day,
so-
I think.
And then they poured
And-
gasoline on the next day.
Yes,
Yeah.
the next day,
next day
this tweet
was
that you guys are going to be seeing
ridiculous.
right now,
Woo!
they're like, can't believe it's been almost 20 years, ... guitar emoji. And what do we see in these images, folks? Do we see a whole bunch of Guitar Hero controllers, some prototype ones? The next photo, do we see RedOctane, the logo? What do we see next? Do we see a whole bunch of people making SGs in a factory? It's RedOctane.
I think that's the most wild picture.
Woo!
Yeah, it actually
Wild.
is.
This is unbelievable. Like this is everything we've been asking for on this podcast. Like
Literally.
everything
literally.
we've asked for.
Yo, RedOctane,
Honestly,
you can make a new controller?
Red Octane, where you at, bro?
Where you at, bro?
at?
RedOctane
guess
made
they
some
were
good stuff back in the day.
paying attention.
What are you doing? Yeah, they're paying attention clearly because this is
I
seemingly
guess.
them
they're
back.
dude. They're following us, and
They're following Clone
kind of
Hero, too.
insane.
Did you notice that?
I did. I thought that was
Oh, really?
interesting.
I didn't know
They
they're
do
following
follow Clone Hero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
So that's
Okay,
interesting.
I want to go to the Red Octane tweet because there's some lore in there. Because the guitars that are
A
there,
lot of lore.
and they, the one that's in the room, the elephants that are in the room.
Many elephants.
There's so many prototype guitars, including there's a Guitar Hero 7 guitar in there.
Yes, sir.
With the infamous 6 purple fret
Yeah,
and the
you can
6
barely
strings.
see that 6th button there, but it's there.
6 strings.
6 strings
It is
down there.
there,
No strum
and the
bar.
6 strings are right there too. And there's like numerous wooden prototypes of them.
I
probably
thought that
just
was
trying to
wood,
gauge.
right?
There's a couple of them. It might not even be wood. It might not be. It might be like non-painted, like
Plastic.
non-painted plastic
just
or
the
something
shell,
that they got
just
molded.
for shape.
That's true, actually. They might
No
have done
idea
that
what
to
that
save
thing
money
is in the
for
top
prototype.
left-hand corner.
Dude, the white 5-tar, it looks cursed, in my opinion.
It's so weird.
That
It
shit's
does.
cursed. It doesn't
And-
work.
Someone else pointed out that there was a beta guitar in there that was also shown in promo for Guitar Hero Live.
Yes.
It was the clear. It's like the clear red, green, red, yellow with the blacks on the top. The black like squares on top of it.
yeah. I have it up on the screen now. They're rectangular buttons on a World Tour guitar.
It's so cursed.
And the green, red, yellow are mostly that color, but with a small black rectangle. But the blue and orange are like a standard like Les Paul fret where it's colored outline black in the middle. Very odd, and that was seen in a like a promo video for Guitar Hero Live when they're in the lead up to the launch. There was a guitar similar to this hanging on the wall. So I guess that was a Guitar Hero 7 or Guitar Hero Live prototype guitar. I don't know.
You can You can also look at the drum set is also beta
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
different
That's
too.
also that looks like a much stronger, not stronger, but it looks like a very much cleaner plastic for the cymbals.
The pads look
pads
like an
look like
E-kit pad.
Dude, they look like Yamaha.
They look like real
Yamaha
ass, like
GTX
pads, yeah.
pads, dude. And so,
Totally.
yeah.
What if that's what if that's just what they used as a prototype, the like proof of concept?
Dude, that actually looks so fire because that's like a Gitadora
Totally.
drum set
kinda does look like
essentially
that,
because Gitadora drum sets, the Drum Mania sets are Yamaha. So
You guys want to know a fun fact? So you guys see like the gun controllers in the room?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Warriors of Rock board, I'm 95% sure, is also used in that gun, and they use the same dongle.
Yes, same dongle. But it has that
my
gun
God.
on the dongle. I saw it on
So
eBay last
if you-
week. Cabela's big
If
game.
if you look at the Warriors of Rock board, you will see pinouts for things that don't make sense, and they're for the
Warriors
gun.
of Rock was a shooting game, and that foreshadowed
Yeah.
Neversoft making Call of Duty Ghosts.
Imagine
or,
you also
Call of
see-
Duty NX1 is that what it's
NX1.
called?
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah.
Neversoft Call of Duty game that
NX1.
got canceled. Yeah.
That was the
NX1.
Neversoft Advanced Warfare. Or
Imagine
the
we get like
Infinite Warfare.
imagine we get some sort of like really early prototype of Guitar Hero 6, like way early in development, and it's got shooting mechanics.
Oh my god!
Meant for the Cabela's
Yeah,
big
can you
game.
imagine that? That'd be
Typing of the
crazy.
dead?
That'd be
Crazy.
absolutely insane.
There's
Oh
one more
my
guitar
God.
that I want to point out here, and it looks like they're modeling like kind of what that Logitech wood guitar was, but they're doing it with an Epiphone Les
I
Paul.
see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got an Epiphone.
I
It's
saw
not the
that thing.
Gibson headstock. It is an Epiphone.
You know what's
is.
crazy is that we're looking at the same one as between the two GH5 guitars, right?
Yes.
That one? Okay, so like the inlay of the buttons where that's positioned, it reminds me of the PV PlayStation 2 guitars where they put it.
Yes.
It reminds me of that. So what if at some point that they like called up PV, they're like, hey, can we like borrow some of your like schematics or some shit? How'd y'all do this
Funny story.
with a real guitar?
You know what the
We're
name of
gonna
that
try
PV
some
guitar is?
of
You
this
know
shit.
what it's called? The Riffmaster.
It's true.
Yes,
That's true.
yes,
That's
it
true.
is.
All the
It is.
Riffmasters.
It is called the Riffmaster.
Yes.
Yep.
No
They had all the
relation to the
Kiss-
PDP one.
They had all the
No
Kiss
relation.
and other bands. What else?
Yeah.
Like
There was one that was just like all
God.
fire. Was there a Coors? Was
I know there were a
PV?
few
Well,
other
I'd give
brands that I
anything.
can't remember.
I'd give
I don't remember
anything to
either.
be in this room.
I never had one.
I'd give
Me
anything
too.
to be in this
Straight
room
up.
straight up.
I would too. I think a lot of people would. People might also know that they're Skylanders. For those who didn't know, they made those too.
Yeah. You look look over to the right, all
Yeah.
Skylander stuff.
I think if I had to guess what this room is, I think that this was like a test station in the offices.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a TV for a reason and nice.
They have
speakers.
all the consoles. They
360,
have
all the
nice
consoles.
speakers.
A Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
They
a
got a
Wii U.
Wii. Oh yeah,
Which
they gotta
dates
have the
this
Wii U
image.
for
Yeah.
for Skylanders, man. For Skylanders.
There's
That
a,
dates
I
this
think
image.
there's like a little amplifier in there as well on the right under that table.
Oh yeah,
I
it
think
looks
that's
like
an
it.
amp or like some sort of like speaker like PA system. I don't know.
No, that's probably the PS3 Slim dev kit, and then like they had the original PS3 dev kit that's somehow kicking that had the PS2 hardware in it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not in this room, although I wish I was.
Yeah,
I
we
wish.
just- I would give anything.
there's a rock. There's just a straight rock band pedal over there. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, there's a straight rock band pedal underneath
Yeah.
the guitar.
Rock Band 1 pedal.
Under the
Every
guitar
time I
kit.
look at this image, I find
Yeah,
something
you see
new.
something
and this
new.
time, it's a
Yeah.
rock band pedal.
There's a rock. That's
Yeah.
a Rock Band 1 pedal. Straight up. That's
RB1
the black
pedal.
plastic. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I'm still looking at. Okay, so behind the GH6 or GH7 guitar with the purple button, there's like that. There's like another cursed white guitar. in the
Yeah,
back.
it's like
Yeah.
inverted
Yeah.
colors. That's when I found out more recently too. Like upon
Yeah,
more looking,
that
like,
is
wait, what's
cursed.
that over there? There's actually a second one in the bottom row with that
yeah,
white
and it
color.
looks like
and
there's
then,
another GH.
where
Wait
is
a
like
second.
a Band Hero kit
Bro,
up on top.
here it
Band
is.
Hero kit
Bro.
way up on top.
The
Yeah,
Rock Revolution kit is back there.
yeah, I see the
What
Rock
the fu-
Revolution.
Oh my
kit.
God, that's another new
Yeah,
thing.
that is the
I didn't
Rock
know that
Revolution
either.
kit.
That's
That's
the
the
Rock Revolution
That's the
kit.
red
What?
symbol, bro. That's the red
Yeah.
symbol. I wanted to
Yeah.
bring that up. I wanted to bring that up as soon as I saw it, and I think,
I
that is
just
the
saw
Rock
that
Revolution
Me
kit.
too.
There's so much stuff in here, bro. What the fuck?
Every
Oh,
time
hey,
I
there's
look
a-
at this,
there's
it
a-
gets
there's
me
a box.
giddy.
There's a box for an
Huh.
espresso machine in the upper left.
Yeah, there is. This is just the storage room. This is where they
You're
store
right.
all
Yeah,
their
it's
all
just
their
the-
extra
the storage
shit.
room, man.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. They're just like, put it in the fucking Guitar Hero room, bro.
I
don't know.
think that's another. I think that's another GH7 guitar next to the cursed white white GH5 guitar on the left. Like you see that? There's a GH6 guitar, and then in front of that GH6 guitar, I think that's another GH7. But I might be
Isn't
wrong.
That the,
I
isn't
can't.
that the Warhead stock though?
Oh, with that weird.
It is the
headstock
Warhead
down
stock,
there?
but GH7. But I can't tell if there's a 7. Sorry, not a 7. A 6th fret. I can't tell underneath that orange.
I don't know either.
Really
I
can't tell.
I
But like the
don't
body of it,
know.
it's probably just another Words of Rock guitar, man. I don't know. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm
We
going
need
crazy
a
knowing that.
different- we need a different angle.
I need to
Take
be.
another picture.
No, we don't need another angle. We need to be in here. Bro.
Yeah, I want to go
True.
and
in this room.
investigate. I was trying to figure out when this was taken. Like this wasn't taken yesterday, right? This is all like a couple generations old
No, this
stuff,
is an
right? This is an
older
older
picture,
picture,
for
right?
sure.
But it's
It
after.
had to have been.
When were they making Skylanders?
Does this room still exist?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
where'd all
saying.
this stuff
Does the room
end
still
up?
exist?
It's been.
Well,
This is a
if there's-
12-year-old photo,
listen.
probably.
If there's prototype GH Live per se, this has to be between 2011 and 2015.
Yeah,
It's
and
in
the
between
Wii
there.
U came out in 2012, so I mean, it's unless it's an early pre-production dev kit. I mean,
Okay.
it's something in 2012 at least, minimum.
So RedOctane went defunct on February 11th, 2010.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, but like they were still making. I believe they were still like if we see the GH Live prototype in here,
Well, the Skylander
well, I
stuff
think
wasn't
that
Red Octane.
They
It
got
was Activision.
They got
it wasn't Red
absorbed
Octane,
into,
but yeah,
they got absorbed into They got absorbed
Yeah.
into Activision.
into Activision.
But they
Yeah,
still-
that's true. Okay.
But they still
yeah, I'm
did
tweaking.
do
My bad.
the GH Live guitars, correct? Weren't they?
That's what I'm
Activision
understanding. I
made them,
believe
as
they
far as I
did.
know.
Activision made it, but I'm sure that they still had the team behind
It's
Red
gotta-
Octane for it because
Yeah.
they were still, it still had the same like
I don't know if
like the
I don't
same
know if-
layout of the guitars. I don't know.
I'm
That's
honestly
something.
not
That's something for
sure.
them to answer to us. These crack
yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
they gotta answer us. Be like, hey,
Yes.
did y'all make Guitar Hero Live guitars? Or were they bad? Like, you know what I mean? Or were they bad?
I would
What
love
happened?
confirmation on that. If they could let us know, that'd be really cool, because that's something I've always wondered, and I honestly don't know.
No, I don't even.
Hey man,
Yeah, I
they
don't
followed
know. I
us,
don't know either.
and we got into
We did.
direct contact with them.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Is it time? Is it time
We
to
have-
drop the facade?
Oh, wait,
All
what are
right,
you talking?
on 3.
3, 2, 1. We have the Neo S controller, folks. They sent each of
Yes,
them.
we
Yep.
What the fuck?
They
What is-
overnighted these things to us after they followed us on Twitter. So I've been playing.
It's been a
We've
few
all been playing
days.
with this stuff.
It's been a
And,
few days.
Best
It-
believe that Thursday was crazy. That Thursday was crazy with everybody online going crazy, and then Friday, like that night, I couldn't sleep because
Yeah, we were all going crazy too. You guys just didn't see it.
Yeah, we had to keep
Like,
this shit
we
We were all
quiet.
going crazy. Yeah.
once we had started talking to him, like I didn't know what to fucking say. I didn't know what to say. I was like, dude,
It's like, yo, you're Red
what's
Octane.
up?
Hi.
What's up?
Yeah.
And then
How
they
how
just
does this
sent us
work?
these. So I think it's now a good time to like kind of talk and share our experiences because we've had the weekend to mess with this.
Well, it should be said that Mandy, you did a great job.
Yeah,
You were
you pretty much
spot on.
nailed
Got
it. Pretty much
The only
nailed
thing
it.
that was
nailed
wrong
it.
was the colors, right? Like,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah. But you really nailed it, you know?
Yeah.
Like with the wave pattern. That's hence why Alex said wave earlier.
So here's
Yeah.
one of the things about that pattern. One of the things that I really love, if you'll notice, it's the same pattern they use on song announcements.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's like,
you know,
How cool
this reminds
is
me.
that?
You remember do you remember the package that Epic sent us? Remember on Festival Season 1?
I
You
see
mean
it in
the
the
one that's
background
right
right
there?
now.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one right there. That's the waves, man. That's the waves
That's the
right
wave.
there.
It's the waves.
Riding the wave.
I see a
get it,
large
get it,
drumstick
Jason.
on there,
I'm not there. I'm not home right now. But look, see, it's the waves.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, the waves.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Love it.
So
Festival through and through.
now it doesn't look like 100%, but they really did like.
Same
I don't know
idea.
if Epic gave them the exact same image for it, but
Well,
it does look
yeah,
really
it's-
good on
It's
the
worth
controller
noting
itself.
that like the Riffmaster does not have Fortnite Festival branding, but this
No,
does.
This does.
Yeah, and
This
does.
so
does.
this
Don't know why.
This is very much meant
Yeah.
for playing on Festival, but this does work. Obviously, I mean, like it does work.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a controller.
1-to-1 on PC.
This is a
Yeah,
controller.
and also
Now-
this is a dope ass controller. I was just
Mm-hmm.
doing general gaming with it. Like these analog sticks are Hall Effect, and they feel amazing.
They're nice.
They're
They
like
feel
so
really
buttery
good.
smooth. The triggers are also Hall Effect. They're so smooth. Like I went back to my Xbox controller and I was like, oh my god! Like I feel like I can't play on this thing anymore because it's
Yeah,
not even the
you know,
fact they don't drift. It's just so smooth.
Yes, they
It's a
feel
great
very nice
controller.
to move around.
I can see how ergonomically weird this might like seem to use as a standard controller, but like if you're playing, like classic shit, JP is a big classic gamer,
Yeah.
type shit, like platformers and stuff like that.
Bro, I was playing Lego
don't
Star Wars with
Yeah,
this.
you're
shit.
playing Lego Star Wars with this.
Yeah.
But like I was playing a shooter with this, and I was like, this is okay. Like I like the buttons on the back. I like the buttons
Yeah.
on the back.
That's
That's
sick.
nice.
yeah, the extra
Um,
buttons.
And yeah, and I do want to save like a lot of the specifics, but how do you guys feel when you're like playing like just like anything? Like I was playing GH, I was playing
Well,
GH3 and like Clone Hero and Yard.
I'm the
and
only one who
stuff.
doesn't have a strap, unfortunately, out of everybody.
Yeah,
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 must have got the
yeah.
strap for JP.
It's been a little tricky to hold it and like find a comfortable way to hold it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my
But I
first.
like it.
That was my first thing too. I was like, how do I hold this in a comfortable way? Because that's one of my main things with Guitar Hero on Tour DS. Right? I was like, I never felt comfortable holding it, but I found a way with this one. You may notice that I have the strap in a very unconventional way. I only have my thumb through the strap because I find that if you have the strap
It's big brain.
like normal, it's very limiting. You can't move your hand because your hand's strapped onto the controller, so it's hard to
That's
move
actually
it up
super
and
smart.
down. So I did a weird loopy thing. I don't want to take it apart because I don't remember how I did it. But I just put my thumb in there, and it gives me a whole lot more range of motion to move up and down
That's
the frets.
actually
Because
super smart.
with on
Man, I
tour,
want the
you only had
strap
4,
now. Fuck off.
so you didn't have to
You know
move your
what I've
hand
been
on
doing?
tour, but you do for this.
You know what I've been doing? I showed Jason this. I don't think you saw it.
Mm-mm.
But
That's pretty smart.
I FC Cult of Personality last night.
Nice.
And I put it against my chest like this. And now that's probably a problem because of the USB-C port right here. But
yeah.
I think the only thing that would the only remedy for this is like an angled extension for it. But if you're playing like wireless or whatever, because this works on Nintendo Switch, this works on PC,
And
via
mobile.
Bluetooth, and mobile. So like I have it against my chest like this. I just have it like that. It's kind of like a guitar.
Yeah, that's
Like
kind of what I
guitar.
ended up doing
Like,
too
hold-
before I
hold it
figured out a
like
good
that.
way to hold it
But
with
I
the
think-
strap. I just kind of had it against my chest, and I held it down here with my index finger on this button, which is, I think by default, bound to the overdrive button. That's kind of what I was just doing for overdrive. I was fretting and then boop, click it for the overdrive. I could either hold it like this out, but I found it more comfortable to have it up to my chest.
So one of the things that I really like about this is I've always wanted a way to play tap mode on Festival with just 5 big buttons.
Yes.
Like I've always wanted
cool.
5 buttons to just be able to slap. And one thing I found
like
really
a game
fun,
or like a fight stick type of thing, right?
Yeah. I usually play sitting down. I've been balancing this and just doing it this way.
Dude, well,
I did
you
that
know what
too.
would be
It
cool?
felt kind of nice, yeah.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be
fun.
cool to have like a 3D printed stand for this thing to just like sit in upside down, and then you can just play like this.
Like a reverse dock.
Yes, exactly. Like have it upside down.
Yes.
Oh, bro. But then it could charge it too, because the USB-C's right there. Bop! Just
Oh
like
my
that.
god, you're right.
If you,
I didn't
Dude,
think
that
about
could
come
that.
on.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Also,
the
I should
idea.
probably-
Hey, we got to get on call with them after. I'm just kidding.
But
Don't
really,
be
really
kidding. I
quick,
like the idea. Let's go. Let's
I
Really
go.
like
quick,
that idea too.
It is an attachment for those wondering, yes.
Yes.
And I know you see it uses pogo pins, and some people might be afraid, but pogo pins, the technology is a lot better than it was when the Les Paul came out.
17
So
years ago. It is way
promise
better.
We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, guys.
My
It's gonna
mouse
be
uses
okay.
pogo pins. I've never had an issue. They're fine. If I
Yeah,
take the side thing
they
off, these are all
fixed it.
pogo pins in there.
RedOctane fixed it.
RedOctane. Yeah, that's
RedOctane.
the new version.
Hey, so I think that's actually the new version is a nice way to transition into what else new will they make, because this is amazing and I'm really glad that we've got this. But we've got confirmation now that RedOctane's back in business. So the next logical step is
Fill in the blanks.
yeah.
Well, Jake, don't you have something?
Do I have something?
Yeah, isn't there something that one last thing, one last big thing that we haven't read together?
Oh, you're talking about...
I wanted to
you
say
know what?
I wanted to save this. I told you guys that I wanted to save this.
You're talking
We
about
haven't
the
looked at
blog
this.
post?
We
We are.
legitimately
Blog
have not
post.
looked at this, and this is going to be going live for everybody around the same time that this podcast is going up. And none of us, we've all waited to give the exact, real, legit reactions right now, because
I've
we've
not
not
scrolled
seen
down
this.
yet.
It's got to be authentic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, like straight up when they spoke to us, they kind of hinted at this, and they really wanted to hide it from us. And so now we're here all
Now
together.
they gave it to us.
and
Early!
They gave it to us.
Technically. It's late when you guys are watching this episode, but right now, Sunday night, this is before it's coming out. It's on Tuesday. So you guys are going to see this Tuesday. You're going to hear us
this is
read
early
all about
access.
it Wednesday. So,
Yeah.
they've really been
Okay,
hinting at
okay.
something more. They've been saying, hey, yeah, check this out. But if they only had this, they would have just stopped at that. But they're like, yeah, big things in the works, you know? Big things coming. It's like, what do you mean by that? Tell us what the big things are. Maybe they will in this blog post. We don't know yet.
Fellas, let's open
Hello.
this up. Let's look at this
Can-
together. We here?
Can
Yeah.
you guys
on.
just bear with me for a second?
Yeah.
This graphic. Do you realize what that says?
Per fidem ad ludos rhythmicos. No.
That's legitimately Latin for through faith in rhythm games.
Oh my god.
Damn!
Wow.
I'm sorry. That's a 5-fret guitar too.
Yeah.
It
I'm not going to
is!
gloss
The
over that.
headstock-
1, 2, one's
It's got
behind
their
thing.
logo on it.
And
Oh,
the
it's a big
5
craft, yeah.
buttons.
It's
Yeah.
That is
it's
beautiful.
straight up. That's straight up a teaser
I
for a
want that as-
guitar and saying that there's faith, right? Like legitimately. That to
My
me
heart's
right there.
racing.
That right there.
Ah!
That right there says we see what you've done, community. That right there, through faith in rhythm games, is the first thing. Fuck off, man. That's so cool.
The rhythm never left, though. More than an encore.
The
We
rhythm
ne-
never
we
left.
never-
Okay,
we never
all right.
left.
Are we doing this
my
class
God.
style? Like, are
Yeah,
we going to
we-
read this a paragraph at
we
a
can
time? How
popcorn
are
You
we
know,
read
going to do
this.
this?
popcorn
read this.
reading?
Yeah, popcorn
reading.
reading. So
Yeah.
who goes first? I can go first. I guess
okay,
I'm
okay.
the first box, right?
Yeah.
That's true. Let's go on the
go.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be me, Jake, Alec, and Jason.
Not
right?
true. It'd be you, Alec, me, Jason.
Okay, so down, up, down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know, paragraph by paragraph.
I'm getting emotional already. Let's
You
let's
just
go.
read as much as you want and then popcorn it away.
Let's go.
I'll stop after this photo. Dear cracked, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Dear Cracked family and fellow rhythm gamers. It's hard to believe that nearly 20 years have passed since a band of dreamers first introduced Guitar Hero to the world in 2005. Our home at the time, RedOctane, in collaboration with the incredibly talented team at Harmonix, brought this dream to life. But today we want to focus on something close to our hearts. The hardware team that was built at RedOctane. The team that made those guitar controllers feel like an extension of the player's hands.
Okay. All right.
And this is a picture of Steven and Jared in the thick of pre-production in 2007. So this is before perhaps their biggest drops, their biggest year ever.
Yeah, this is the GH3 year.
Yeah, the GH3 year and the GH2 360 year. They had to make two guitars.
True.
They had to make two guitars.
The next line!
Three guitars. We had the Kramer, the Les Paul,
I'm surprised that they're smiling, but these are some hard-working dudes. You feel me?
Yo, we asked. They literally gave it to us. The next line.
Oh, they did? Yeah. From day one until the final note of Guitar Hero Live, they made it. Why were they bad, bro?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You fumbled it. You fumbled it that one. The other ones are great, though. We love you.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. They might agree. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
They might. Who knows?
I think they probably do.
You know, it's been like it's been 10 years that we can say that, dude. Okay.
Yeah, and they can too.
We can say
whatever.
That. It's been 10
Moving
years.
past it.
Moving past it. From day one till the final note of Guitar Hero Live, our team poured their passion and expertise into creating every guitar controller. We designed and produced each one, ensuring the experience was authentic and immersive. Even after the Guitar Hero spotlight dimmed, the team remained intact, helping create amazing experiences such as Skylanders, Hot Wheels Rift Rally, and many of the industry's connected experiences, while most recently helping form and introduce Cracked into the gaming world. While Cracked is not RedOctane, the majority of the team, the hardware team, remains as the core product development team at Cracked. With a community focus on bringing premium, innovative, collectible gaming gear to fans around the world.
Collectible gaming gear, huh? That interests me. I collect all these gaming gears.
Yeah. Bro, let's stop and talk about this for a second, man. I mean,
yeah.
It's at its very core.
Loaded already.
At its very core, like, they still have the brilliant minds behind it. So, like, bro, they're making a guitar, dude. They're fucking.
They can't not, right? They're teasing
they're
it
making a fucking guitar.
They're teasing it like unbelievably, right?
Before words even begin, they're teasing it. Before the words begin,
right up here.
The first thing in the article is the graphic.
Yeah.
Yes.
A 5
Which I want that as a pen, by the way. I want that as a pen.
That would be so sick.
Or I might tattoo it on myself. Who knows? Might tattoo it on myself.
Let's calm down.
That goes crazy.
Calm down for a sec. Okay.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, bro.
But for real, through faith and rhythm games goes hard as fuck, bro.
That's quite
it does. Without these games, I'd be dead in the street. I'll say it again.
You've said it.
Bro, said it. Me too. In the fucking gutter. In the gutter.
I unironically would be with my history.
I've been,
not even kidding.
Brother. I mean, hey, yeah. JP's spitting facts. I'm spitting facts. Yeah. Jason's spitting facts. Hey, you know what, Jake? I don't know, man. Hey. You know,
I'll be honest. My life would be different.
Jake would have been fun.
Would I be dead in the streets? I don't think so.
Nah,
I think I'd be okay. I would be where I am.
Though.
Maybe I'd be
different
better.
Degrees, man.
I don't know.
Degrees.
Without wasting all my 10,000 hours playing these games, maybe I'd be like a PhD physicist. Who's to say? I don't know.
Who's to say?
These
but
games
we're here.
Your life.
We're living here right now. Oh, it's Jake's turn, right?
So after Alec was done reading there's the picture of what they call the vault. Photo of the vault.
Which we analyzed earlier. We
already went through this deep. Didn't know it would be in here as well. All right, scrolling down. The rhythm never truly left us, and over the past few years, we found ourselves drawn back to the genre, observing, thinking, and quietly reconnecting with the passion that sparked it all. We've always known that the community has never stopped playing. I see the next line. Whether it's the original games or community creations, projects like Clone Hero, Yarg! And Fortnite Festival gave us the nudge we needed to realize that it's time to get the band back together. The team has always been there, just under different names, but now it's time to get back to center stage. They name-dropped Clone Hero and Yarg in the blog post. Blog post.
They're tapped in.
That's insane. They're so tapped in.
They're so locked in, man.
I love this.
Bro, they said it's time to get back to center stage, man.
Center stage.
Yeah,
center
I want to see it
That's
too.
a good. For the
Dude,
slow
this
listeners,
picture.
and I don't blame you, if you are confused, they want to make a guitar.
It has to be
They
right.
want to make a guitar controller.
For
It
those
can't be anything
confused
else.
It can't be anything else, bros.
Well,
It
wait,
is
oh,
right
what-
there.
What are you talking about? The vocalist is usually center stage. They're making a microphone.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah, okay, all right,
Your
relax,
mom is
bro.
center stage of... sorry.
Moving past
Hey.
it, this picture here
Moving
you're seeing
past
is a
it.
picture of Cody and Chris on the pilot production line in 2007. This is the earliest, probably, production models of the Les Paul. Pilot production, meaning
Yeah,
the very first.
that's definitely a 360 Les Paul for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, no, definitely not
Yeah,
a Wii.
it's one of them.
I don't
definitely
see
not
the lights for a PS3, even though I probably couldn't see it there. But regardless,
I don't see the Wii hole right there.
yeah, not looking at the hole. Moving on, Jason, why don't you take the next one? Oh, I scrolled
How
down
do
a
I
bit too
follow?
far.
How do I follow?
I scrolled down too far. Take those two. I'm gonna scroll after you're
How
done.
do I follow the Wii hole? Cody and Chris on the
The Wii
pilot
hole.
production line in 2007. That's the picture right there. Shout out to Cody and Chris. We appreciate your work on the guitars. All right, so here's what the next paragraph says. It says, we want to help keep the authenticity and quality that made those controllers great back in the day, but also add some modern touches to make them even more robust and flexible for today's players.
Like the
We've
sound
been
of that.
paying... I like the sound of that too. We've been paying close attention to the community of guitar modders out there who buy broken controllers, sometimes nearly 20 years old, refurbish and upgrade them. You've been keeping the spirit of the movement alive, and we want to honor that.
I know those pictures. I know
Yeah,
who
this-
made those.
these
I know
next-
that one on the left!
Bro.
Those are JP's guitars in the blog post.
JP, you're literally featured here. I can't even, I haven't even finished the next sentence.
Yeah,
That's
this is a
you.
big this is a big sentence. Read that sentence.
The community is the real expert here. We are listening. And we always have been.
Okay, listen. I'm going to pull it back. I got tears in my eyes. But
Bro, real
listen,
I need a second.
listen, I'll take it. I'll take it here for just a
I'm
second,
like shaking.
bro. If they know about Yarg, how deep did they go down the rabbit hole? Because they have been down the rabbit hole. They know about Yarg, straight up. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous.
They have
This is
5 guitars made
ridiculous.
by JP in the blog post, modded guitars by 760 Creations, with a link to
I have that one
to
on
his
the left.
website. They
Oh,
linked your
it's my
website.
website.
They linked your website.
What the hell?
Holy fuck.
Your website? What the fuck?
You got to get to work, little bro. You got to get some stock.
Yeah, no, it's over, little bro.
Are you kidding me?
Why
Wait,
don't you
no,
walk us
JP's
through what
big
these
bro.
guitars are, JP?
I literally just had Drew's house and my guitar earlier.
Yeah, that guitar in the middle.
House in my guitar in my house.
Guitar's
I sound
house,
like Jason
guitar-
right now. I sound like Jason.
What do you mean you sound like me?
I guess I gotta go over these really quick.
Yeah.
Wow, this is an honor.
Yo,
I
hey.
don't even know what to say.
This next paragraph, why don't you read that since this is all yours, JP? Because this is what's next. Let us know.
Well, I guess really quick. So the world tour, that is, oh my God, I can barely even speak. I'm like shaking. that is one of the later iterations of the Destroyer. And for those who don't know, the Destroyer was the first like Arduino modded guitar that I ever made for Alec. And so he was like the guinea pig, essentially.
This is
Still
like
am.
2020,
Like-
2019.
Yeah. 20,
Dude, no, this was like this was
2020.
No, I was already. Yeah, I was already in my house. So
Yeah,
it
this
was
was
it was late
2020
2020.
this was because I was working with Katana Mods and Fire Exit Man, and we kind of came up with this. The second picture, that pink guitar, I made that for my friend Melometric Melomosh. That was like the first fully
That shit
colored
looks awesome.
accented guitar.
So good.
Drew, the King D one, that one was just on my house today. I replaced Start and Select with red ones, and I gave him red strap pegs. I was going to give him
Yeah, that's
a
the
red
blood
whammy
of my
tip.
enemies. The blood
Yeah,
of my
that's the blood of
enemies
my
guitar.
enemies. That
Really
really
so
is what
sick.
it's called. That's what the filament
The filament
is
is.
called.
Oh hell
and
yeah!
then those two Les Pauls were for Photocon, and if you're a Brawlhalla player, you will know who he is. He is a big name in the Brawlhalla community and works on the game, and those were for him.
Those two guitars on the right look insane. I remember when you sent me pictures of those.
I don't even know what to say.
Listen, you gotta bring it together. It's your time to read, little bro.
Yeah, bro.
Or you can skip it if Al can read it.
No, you can skip it. No, dude.
I'll read it.
I think this is absolutely insane. I can't remember, but it was 2018, and you're in my house, silicone modding all my guitars. I was like, JP, you got to do this for like a business or something, man. Look where we are now.
That was a job that I hated.
I remember you sitting down. You're like, dude, I'm tired of silicone modding these guitars.
Yeah,
like you did so many of them.
Yo,
I silicone modded all your fucking Rift Masters in Denmark.
True. In my hotel room.
Yeah. Real
At
shit, dude.
like 1 a.m.
Yo, you
Yeah,
legitimately helped build what we've got in the community now. Legit, and it's not just you; it's also the other modders too, right? But hey, shout out to you and everyone else who's made this a possibility, because they've been watching and listening, right? And if it wasn't for people like you and every single other person, I'm not even going to try to name names because I'll leave someone out and I don't want.
Quick, JP, name everybody who's ever contributed to modding in a massive way.
Every single guitar modder.
No, I'm not even kidding. We're talking like the grandfathers, because they are the reason like we're still here.
Number one, Sanjay.
I mean,
Sanjay deserve it first and foremost.
I guess let me just really quick name a bunch of names. If we're gonna go grandfather, we got to talk Ninja Pones at Life, Nick Alameda. He's the true grandfather. Bliss, my mentor. Bliss was my mentor. Bliss is the one who taught me how to do this. We have Super Ryan, the first person to ever put out Arduino modded guitars, like ever. Yeah, he's the first person ever.
I had one of the first RGB mech fret guitars from him. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, so he was the first person like ever to do this. He used his own firmware. He didn't even use Guitar Configurator. Guitar Configurator didn't even exist.
That shit was on Arduino Leonardo.
Yes, we have Katana Mods and Fire Exit Man, two very close friends of mine that we worked on the Destroyer. The Destroyer was a team effort, 100%. Like that was not on my own at all. We have some people who don't really mod anymore, like Samurai Customs. We've got Notes and Knits, does great work. Amos Labs, obviously Retro Cult Mods, the biggest kit seller in history. Funky Customs. There's a bunch of people on Etsy that I won't be able to name all of them. There's Terpy Customs. There's a lot of.
Did you mention Katana yet?
Yeah.
Fire Exit Man?
Yeah, Katana and Fire Exit Man. Fire Exit Man went on to be a dad and focus on his real job. Shout out to being a dad. Katana's doing some really cool things that nobody knows about yet. Ooh. So I can't wait for people to see that.
Hype.
It's really cool.
That's hype.
There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there who have, that like I've seen their work after doing mine, and I say like, wow, that's a really good idea. Like I want to make that very clear that there's a lot of stuff that I do on my guitars that like I did not come up with. They are not my original ideas. I forgot to mention fucking Feck. Jim Feck. Making the Riffmaster pick guards, modding War Beast, Bormo. Bormo doesn't really do stuff anymore, but Bormo did stuff that was fun. And the GOAT Sanjay, Sanjay is the reason why I can do this as a job in the first place, and everybody else is why Retro Cold Mods has.
Sandtroller is the most important piece of software like ever
made
for Guitar Hero and Rock Band, and it's true. just overall controller emulation. I think Sandtroller is the most important piece of software that people will never understand. They will never understand.
I remember
Sanjay talking about doing that stuff in 2019 in my chat.
Yeah, he was like, I had this idea. I want to make a guitar that you can program. And honestly, shout-outs to our friend Aiden, because Aiden made a guitar Aiden made a guitar out of a Brooks Fightboard stick. And it would if you
I remember you telling me about this. This is Aiden? I met this guy in Texas.
Yeah, you met Aiden.
I didn't know that.
Aiden. So you know how insane Aiden is now. Yeah. And so if you whammied on this thing, it would turn off.
Yes. But the layout of the buttons on his on that's really scuffed Jaguar.
Yeah.
The fight stick.
It was ergonomically genius. Because it had two buttons where your hands would usually be. I'm not raising this hand, but it basically just like take your Guitar Hero controller and then just like kind of place where your hand would go for the strum bar, where your fingers sat. That's where strumming was. Your two index, your index and your middle, and then your thumb were all strum inputs, and they would just sit there. They would all sit there. And then I remember playing on it. I'm like, dude, you could strum really fast with this, and you could. Like, I got like a nasty combo on like Uber song strumming, like with that thing. It was so funny, and the thing was like 1,000 hertz because it was a fucking Brooks Spike stick board.
It was 1,000 hertz.
1,000 hertz. D input, baby.
Look, if I missed anybody, I apologize. There's a lot of people modding now. There's a lot of people modding now. Like a lot. So I guess I'll move on to reading this. So what's next? Interesting question. Over the next 6 months...
6 months. That's...
Oh, wow. We'll be launching a small portfolio...
6 months? That's
Wait, what?
It's until April or May. Small portfolio.
Of rhythm gaming products. Starting with the Neo S Purple Wave 5-fret edition compatible with Fortnite Festival. This handheld portable controller with a custom 5-fret detachable attachment is designed to enhance the festival experience, more immersive than a keyboard or a standard controller. True! A casual yet sleek way to enjoy diving into your favorite tunes and doubles up as a fully featured premium game controller.
Actually,
I love that.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that graphic. But yeah, that's
the officially branded graphic
nice.
is huge. I mean, we mentioned it earlier, but like, there's no other controller that's branded with Fortnite Festival on the market. That means that Epic has belief in this.
Yeah. This seems like a partnership between the two because the Riftmaster didn't have that on purpose for a reason, and these guys do have Fortnite Festival branding, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there's one more small paragraph at the end here.
Yes. Who wants to read it?
That's just the beginning. There's more in store, but we'll leave it at that for now while we fine-tune things. It's a fucking guitar.
It's a guitar, bro.
They're tuning the guitar, bro. They're tuning it.
They're tuning it.
They're twisting our balls right now. They're like, you want a guitar?
Each one of the knobs is our nuts. Each one of them.
The knobs
like,
or the nuts?
Stop turning it, please. I'm in tune, please.
Keep reading.
Many of you have already been part of our conversations over the past year, providing invaluable feedback and guidance. Now, as we step back into the world we help shape, we do so with your voices in mind.
That's such a flex, bro.
That's such a fucking flex.
The world we help shape.
Yo. Here's the wild part on that, right? They know they help shape it, but we've been helping shape it for the last, decade as well. So now they are listening to us and they're seeing and they're adjusting. And I fucking love that. That's masterful on their part.
Yeah, this is the biggest.
Can you think about how such a big honor that is to us, the community of people? Like, they made the product that we used all this time, and now we're making it our own and making it better than they ever could have at the time because we just have modern technology. They're like, you know what? Yeah, that is good. We'll keep that in mind. We'll do it too. Like, you had a good idea to improve our product. It's like, what?
I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess you could say PDP did the same thing with the Riftmaster, right? For the Rock Band side of things. But I'm going to be real. This is more innovative than the Riftmaster was.
The Riftmaster's just a Jaguar repackaged. I'm going to be real.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is just a Guitar on tour grip, just repackaged. Not really, though.
Not really.
Same concept with just 5 buttons. It's a whole controller.
It's removable.
It's removable. Yeah, you could use it as a regular ass controller.
If anyone's wondering how the buttons feel, if you have a Guitar Hero On Tour grip at home, the buttons feel just like that. They feel really good.
They feel a little better, actually, in my opinion.
I think they feel a little bit better, but they feel very similar to it. I like it.
The two.
Yeah, it's cool too because in order to make sure that it stayed properly centered, they actually have a little peg that goes into the headphone port as well.
Yes, I saw that.
Keep it on.
They feel better than the On-Tour grip by far. They're easier to press.
Better, right?
These are a bit harder to press. Distance. And the shape is different. I don't know how well it's going to be able to show up on cam, especially when we're small still.
The shape is really interesting, right?
They're more rounded,
curved downward
to fit your fingers.
I do want to read
like this.
I do want to read the Through Faith to Rhythm Games
Oh, it's through Faith 2, not in
through
Rhythm Games.
Faith 2 Rhythm Games.
Same
Faith,
shit.
oh,
Same shit,
no, it's
same
not.
shit.
It's not. It's different. Faith in Rhythm Games, Faith 2 Rhythm Games. It's almost like they're being stewards to the greater picture. Faith in Rhythm Games, like, yeah, Rhythm Games, they got it. We trust Rhythm Games. So they're like,
Okay,
no.
yeah, I like the way you're looking at it better.
Yeah,
That's
Faith
good.
2 Rhythm
Okay,
Games.
You've convinced me.
They are
You've
faithful
convinced me.
to the Rhythm
Let's-
Games. They
And then
are
say,
the
"Let's
loving
rock
husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then they sign off saying, "Let's rock and roll." The crack team, little guitar emoji. Rest in peace, Raul.
I looked them up, so I want to talk about this guy.
Oh, give me a link.
So yes, I found it on Moby Games. So this guy started working on quality assurance. He was a QA analyst from Guitar Hero 1 to Warriors of Rock. And if you look at the way that he moved up in the ranks, he started as a QA tester, and then he became a QA analyst. And then by On Tour, he was a production coordinator. And then Metallica, he became a hardware production coordinator, so he became a hardware guy.
Yeah.
And he was hardware all the way up to Warriors of Rock, or no, I should say up to Skylanders. Unfortunately, it appears that Raul passed away on February 3rd, 2016. So may he rest in peace.
R.I.P. Raul.
From GH1.
Sounds like
GH1,
sounds like he was
dude.
a
The
really
entire time.
important guy on the team.
The entirety of Guitar
Yeah, bro.
Hero.
Yeah, but like you have to imagine the kind of difference that this guy made, because we can't ask him anymore. We can ask the people who were around him, but what did he do? I want to know more about him. You know,
I know. Yeah.
Must have been
I wanna know
important
more.
to put him in such an important blog post, so shout
He
out to
must have been
Raul.
very
Rest in peace.
No, he must have been very important.
Shout out to his
Straight up,
family.
Rest
You
in
know,
peace, man.
Yeah,
I just pulled up an article that's on a remembrance page, and as somebody, like, seeing that he passed away younger than me, like, that hits really hard.
yeah.
And just, I don't know, like, this might sound really silly or over emotional to some people, but I'm so glad that we've got to the point where we can see this. And like, we've been through a lot of shit in this community, friends. We've gone through a lot, and it's really cool to see that we've made it to this point.
We were supposed to die. They killed us.
Yeah,
They thought they killed us.
they didn't. Could never kill us ever.
Dude,
For whatever
they
reason.
they straight up fumbled the one chance they had to get back. Like
They really
They
did.
literally did. They fumbled
now they
it
have a second chance.
unbelievably hard. And now they have a real second chance, listening to the people who knew that it was a bad idea. Like, they're just
look at
like,
it-
yeah, you know what? Maybe we should. It's like when companies go, damn, we should have listened to the community, or like whatever. And
Well, when you're, I think if you're a part of Activision, you kind of can't listen to the community. Am I wrong?
no, I mean, in 2015, who the fuck was listening to the
Yeah.
community?
So
you know,
now Cracked. I mean, I know that they're owned by Embracer Free Mode, is what I saw from the research that community members did, which we should probably touch on a little bit more.
I will gladly, because I did some deep diving into that.
Yeah, why don't you take over it?
So one of the things that I found very interesting, when I found out about all this, I went on stream, I started asking people in the community, hey, can we look into this? Who's working there? This is before we had confirmation that this was, folks from RedOctane. And what's this company doing? Is this just Cracked? No. So Cracked is owned by Embracer Free Mode, which is a pretty big conglomeration from what it looks like. They have
They
a
have a lot of
lot
stuff.
of things under their banner. And by a lot, I mean things you just would not expect. For example, this company also, same CEO as Cracked, owns apparently the swag rights for things with Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
So they have a company
Lord of the
called
Rings guitar.
Middle
Yeah.
Earth Enterprises.
Middle Earth Enterprises.
MiddleEarth.com.
Yes,
I have Sauron guitar. I don't know.
absolutely
They could do it.
possible.
They could do it legally.
They could literally do it.
That
They can do
actually
whatever the fuck
sounds
they
insane.
want.
Make it happen.
They can do whatever they
Make
want.
it happen.
There's more
Yeah.
than this, though. They own, like, a lot of video game companies. We're talking about the games themselves, the studios, right? Including multiple mobile game companies, publishers. Limited Run is listed on their website. The
Did it
company
run
that
games?
is listed on their website, which I cannot find information elsewhere, but it is listed
Interesting.
as one of the publishers associated with them. Apparently, Eidos, Crystal Dynamics, all
Eidos.
related.
Wow.
all related to the same.
Dude,
all related
Eidos I have not heard of in years. Eidos make like
time.
fucking like Tomb Raider.
Same parent
Yes.
company apparently as Free Mode Embracer.
Wow.
Same parent
Interesting.
company. On top of this, they also own a bunch of old classic brands and licensed IPs. The one that blew my mind the most. Are any of you familiar with All Your Base or Belong to Us?
Of course.
That old school
Yeah,
meme.
dude, that game is
2000s.
crazy.
All your base
They-
belong to us.
They own the game Zero Wing.
Why? What?
They
'Cause why
own
not?
Zero Wing. All Your
I
Base
guess,
or
but
Belong to Us.
Why?
Yeah. Don't
What?
know. No worry. No fucking clue. But
That's very cracked of them to do.
the last one that I'm going to mention, and then people can feel free to deep dive on this if they want to.
Boo.
But I legitimately think that this is one that could spring up in the future, not just like the THQ Nordic or the Crystal Dynamics or any of those. Dark Horse Media, the comic book company.
Wow.
Huh.
What?
Dark Horse Media, the fucking comic book company, is
Wow.
also under Free Mode Embracer. So if you've seen,
They're really embracing the brands.
yeah, if
I
you've
get
ever
it
seen
now.
like
I understand it now.
the Stranger Things comic books or Hellboy or go down the list, that's Dark Horse.
It's wild.
So
Wow.
who the hell knows? We could legitimately see them like partner up with Fortnite in the future and do a festival comic book. Who the
Dude,
fuck
okay.
knows?
That's worth pointing out, right? Is the fact that they posted that graphic of like the Fortnite festival and Cracked, because that has me very optimistic. Because I want to point out the fact that, as a lot of people realize, that Epic did like zero promotion of the PvP Riftmaster themselves.
Zero.
For a reason.
Zero.
That didn't
Yeah.
seem like a partnership at all. I mean, like despite all
Yeah.
the things
This-
in the guitar that said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Epic Guitar,"
Epic Guitar.
it was like nothing was ever said. But I think we're gonna see like a Fortnite tweet
Yeah.
or whatever,
I
or
think that
just
this
something
is like
something mentioned in a blog post officially somewhere and be like, "Hey, pick up this new controller and go play festival today."
and I
type
want
beat.
people to, I want the viewers and listeners like you to think about this. It's like we're back to square one. RedOctane and the Harmonics. RedOctane and Harmonics.
It kind of
Yeah.
is.
We're
I mean-
we're literally.
I see you
back.
cooking, bro.
Yeah.
Twenty-
Now
almost
we gotta
20
get
years
Wave
later.
Group back. We gotta get
History-
Wave Group back
I
from
would
Meta.
love, bro. I'm not
Wave
gonna
Group
lie,
making
I'd
epic
be down
originals.
for some Wave Group covers. I
Honestly,
would be down for Wave Group covers.
get Wave Group back from Meta, and then just cook another Guitar Hero game. Just call it something
Dude,
else.
have them on the Epic Games team. Make an original Fortnite
Have them make
songs.
it more originals, because that's my favorite part of festival is the originals.
I love them.
Some of them are fucking
Some are
weird.
interesting.
Some of them are real. Some of them I'm not a big fan of, but when they do
They're
hit, they're
interesting.
really good. I still like Swim Free. I don't care
Swim
what
Free's
anybody
fucking
says.
sick.
Swim Free's a
Dude.
banger, bro.
Swim
Beyond the
Free is
Flame,
awesome.
obviously,
Beyond the
one
Flame
of my
is
favorite
one of my
songs in the
favorites
entire
whole
game.
game.
Not even just
Yeah.
because it's fun and hard, but it's actually legitimately a good song. I have that shit
It's
on
an
my playlist.
earworm. It's
It's
literally
an
an
earworm.
earworm.
Spencer
So
from
like,
Periphery. Of course, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
happy.
Great
yeah.
voice.
Yep.
But yeah, guys,
But, like,
history
dude,
history repeats itself, and I think it's happening right now. I think it's happening.
bro,
It's certainly rhyming.
okay.
Or we're in a
So-
collective coma and none of us are
When-
waking up.
We're all just hallucinating. We're all so
Jason-
delusional.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna wake up and find out that this is all a hallucination,
Yeah,
Bro, this
Fuck.
and then I just go back to living my life.
it's
pretty
real.
convincing.
I can touch it. It's right
Yeah,
here.
you
Yeah.
know, like I don't
By
think
the
this
way,
is a
also,
hallucination.
My
This is
weight
pretty
yet.
real.
Am I
that's some
awake yet?
real
Am I
girth.
awake yet?
Like
It feels
That's
solid. It
it's
doesn't feel
solid.
like a toy. Like this.
No.
This feels
No,
like a
No,
toy.
it doesn't.
This feels like a
Bro,
toy. This
it's
is light.
literally the
this
size
is
of
I-
a phone. It's
If
the
I-
size of a
I'm
playing-
phone.
It
If
is.
this
let's be
hard enough,
fair.
I'd
Hello?
break it. I could break this. I don't
Guys,
want
is
to,
this the new?
but I
Well,
could.
Is
let's
this
be
the new Nokia?
This-
You could break
N-Gage?
this to just the attachment. Let's be honest.
You could.
Hey, yo, hello.
It would be a lot
The
harder.
guitar.
Welcome back, Nokia N-Gage.
Hey, what's up? The hoes
Yo.
be calling.
Yo,
It is about the
understand
size
now.
of a phone.
I'm at the beach.
It
Where the
is.
hose at?
Slightly smaller than my phone.
Cock you want, never mind.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck
Cocky
up.
one boing boing.
He died. He died.
I actually never
Yes,
noticed
he
this.
did. That's true. That's
Rest
true.
in peace.
I actually never noticed this. There actually little. It says RedOctane guitar grip on the back of this. Never even looked
Aw.
at the back of one of these things. RedOctane guitar
Holy
grip.
Yeah,
shit.
and then-
The Red
Oh yeah,
Octane.
someone told me that they reused the Red Octane little flame icon for something on their website. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Someone brought up a tweet. Sorry, I meant to bring this up earlier. The
Yeah, I
Red
didn't know about
Octane
this.
flame.
If you could
Somebody. It's under my tweet where I'm like, these guys are Red Octane, and I know that tweet popped off, so it's going to be a second till I find it. But if it takes too long, then I will send it in here and have you added in post. I'm very sorry.
I can do that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Jason bringing up all of the game studios. I mean, if this goes well, can they make a new game?
They have studios under their belt, right?
Oh,
and it doesn't have to be.
Please.
Listen. It doesn't have to be Guitar Hero. It's not festival. No. What if they just fucking
be something else,
bro? What if they mentioned Clone Hero and Yarg by name?
They did.
Yes.
I know.
What?
They know. They know what's up.
That also almost indicates that. Yeah, sure. This is like a festival partnership. What if a real full size guitar controller isn't a festival thing? It's just a guitar controller they can use wherever, like Clone Hero, like
idea.
Yarg. Why else would they mention them? I guess
so. Okay,
regardless,
you're cooking with gas.
You're cooking so fucking hard because I think it would be a statement and a half if they say they're listening to the community and really listening to the community. I
found it. There you go.
You are completely spot on. This has the festival branding, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they make a game that has Clone Hero and Yarg on the box for the guitar because they say it works for it?
Okay, listen.
Buddy.
If they make a guitar and it has the Yarg logo, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. If they make a guitar and it has the Yarg logo, that'd be crazy.
I had either.
It'll be in this collection if there's a Yarg box or a Clone Hero box.
Oh, I'd buy that shit for more than $1.
Me too.
I'd buy it for hundreds.
The fact that Yarg went from just funny name and then it's on a box.
Real.
Do we all need to get closer to the camera? Is this how this works?
Yeah,
this is the first time I've been able to just.
Broke it. I don't have to get physically close. I can just get zoomed in close. Guys, we're back.
We're back.
We are so back.
So fucking back.
Crazy.
We're actually so back.
So back.
We're so fucking back.
We should do podcasts like this all the time. I did.
You see that tweet, by the way? It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
That is a crazy tweet. It looks sick.
I can't really
hot drop.
Talk towards my mic here.
That's fair.
Jason,
that's fair.
this close is really funny.
Why are you using your viewfinder?
I don't know if he had.
I don't have one on there.
What?
I'm out. Oh, wrong way. There we go. I'm out. I'm back to normal.
Okay, yeah, I can't really do that with my
on
setup.
My forehead.
Yeah, I'm greasy. Yeah, me too. I'm very greasy. I was just streaming
permadeath. What about the beanie life,
I can play Guitar Hero faster now. I have forehead grease on my fingers.
The classic. You can slide better.
Shout outs to Will Fox for that shit.
Yo, Cracked, take notes.
You know what's...
Take notes. If we're having trouble sliding on your guitars, we just do this. Grease it up. Add some sort of integrated lube system. Make a little bladder up here where you can just go over here, press it, and it lubes your frets.
I don't want.
You're talking about Will doing this?
Yeah.
You talking about Will doing this? I'm Chris for Life. Told me about this.
The nose. Oh, you got some good stuff on
the
the nose.
Is that better?
I don't know.
It really pools over here, man. You can get a lot.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You can really pull it off.
I remember him telling me that. That shit's crazy.
Jason, you all right?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm feeling good. We got
by the way,
lot of
clean your
things to look forward
guitars,
to.
folks. You got to clean those things regularly.
Disinfection.
I'm being so for real though, man. Like they're gonna start listening to us. Like they know what we want out of guitars.
They put fucking JP in the goddamn blog post as an example of how good community members are doing.
Yo,
no, it's fake. We made it up.
This is a real blog post.
We made it up.
JP, have you been holding back on us? Are you gonna start working for them? You gonna start selling guitars for them? What the fuck's going on, bro? You holding back?
I don't know. That would be crazy.
What if the door's open?
You know what the irony too is?
Dude, I would call this a door being open straight up.
This is an open door.
The last episode, I was like, "Can somebody just make a new guitar and put me out of my misery, please?" And now they're doing it.
Yeah, they're gonna put you down humanely. They're gonna put a gun at the back of your head, and you're gonna be like, "You work for us."
They put out a new guitar. Okay. I'll just mod that one. It's easy.
Dude, you know what I was gonna say? They might listen to us and make this shit 1,000 hertz.
Dude,
bro.
What if they?
You know what?
Like, what if they make it easier to mod?
Any chance of? Okay, hold on. If they see your guitars and like them, is there any chance of mech frets?
I mean, that's what all the premium guitars are using.
Right.
It's interesting, right? Because the way that I see it is that we're gonna go business and mass manufacturing mode right now. So I can't see them including mech frets stock and box, right? I think that doing silicone stock and box is the move, but
Why? Just for ease or for cost?
I'm guessing cost.
Yeah, because cost. It's a more premium option. It costs a lot less to get a rubber membrane pad manufactured. And there's a lot more work that goes into making, as you guys know from my work, making mech frets work at all.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So it would be interesting to see if maybe that's like optional.
Options.
Dude, what if you could go customize your guitar on their website? It's like, yo, do you want mech frets? Do you want?
Oh my
silicone?
God! Customize your own custom guitar.
What kind of switches do you want in this thing? Do you want these switches?
Would you like the Lord of the Rings paint job?
This thing comes off. You guys got to remember that this thing comes off. You know what else comes off? A neck on a guitar can come off.
Oh,
Wait, but what if they use these things again, though? I hope they work.
They work fine for this so far.
Didn't you just say that the pogo pins, the technology is better 17 years later?
I mean,
I'm going to throw up. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good theory.
It's just scary is all. I don't know. Like,
Isn't that insane?
You've been traumatized.
I've been quite burned in the past, but yes, I know. I think, in real talk, I think if they did them now, they'd probably work. I think it's cheaper than making like when they do a world tour. I think it's cheaper than like making a custom connector
proprietary piece.
proprietary. Yeah, it's proprietary. Whereas this shit is not proprietary at all.
No, I need them to do that. Silicone as the default is fine, but if we could get like detachable necks,
Hall effect mech switches. Imagine.
Imagine
never happening.
You could
Sorry.
add in what you wanted. Imagine if you could get custom looks. If you could get, I want the mech
from the factory.
Upgrade. Bro, from the factory, like literally you don't have to necessarily go through the modder of choice that you want. You know there's going to be a company that's going to deliver quality, that you're going to have a return policy on. All of these things.
Yeah, and this is what, like, you know, like, I'm be real, guys, like, this is shmoney right here. Like, you know, like, people will buy this shit. I'm telling you right now. Like,
all I'm saying is that you need to make this shit like 500 hertz, 1000 hertz. You get that, and you're gonna have the entire.
It's a viable premium product for everybody in the super tappy boy cloner community.
Well,
that way.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I wanna be optimistic again. So this thing works wireless and wired. To make a guitar, what if it does the same thing?
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt, they're gonna do that.
Hell yeah!
Because the Riffmaster didn't, and that shit sucks ass.
Yep.
There's no reason
and to think about
shouldn't be able to be used.
You know, the way that like the article is posted, it's just like Festival gave us the motivation. You know, they gave us the motivation to come back and do this. They didn't say anything about and who's to say that they didn't do this either? But it's a fun theory to think about. They probably saw the Riffmaster and they're like,
we can do this better.
They're going in. Let me lock in.
They're RedOctane. They could
let me lock in.
Let
me just lock in really quick.
Listen,
okay?
I'm gonna be real. They could do it way better.
When the RedOctane rumors started, not even hardly rumors, they almost basically just confirmed it with that tweet they put out. I started like looking at old RedOctane stuff just to like relive the old days. I recently was reminded that there's a feature on YouTube where you can type like before : and then a year, or after : and then a year, to get like very specific results from a certain period of time. So I typed like RedOctane before 2010 or whatever like that, just to see like what RedOctane was up to, like E3 and other game things. Yeah. So I found this talk with Charles Wang, the co-founder of RedOctane. Him and his brother Kai Wang.
Him and his brother Kai
made RedOctane. He did a talk during a class at UC Berkeley in 2009. This is like October 28th, 2009. This is right before DJ Hero dropped. This is right before Band Hero dropped. I watched the majority of this. I didn't finish it. I watched about 30 minutes of it. He talked about the beginning of the company, of RedOctane. Him and his brother Kai, they bet everything on this company. They took out second mortgages on their house. They maxed out credit cards. They went to countless VCs, venture capitalists, to see if they could get funding for a guitar. And
voice channels.
Multiple voice channels. And nobody's fucking with them. They all stayed muted. But they couldn't get any funding, so they kind of had to self-fund Guitar Hero, and it ended up kind of being a massive success, a runaway success.
I mean, hey, it was their baby from the beginning.
It was their
baby.
But even before
their
then,
idea. That's what a lot of people don't know. It was their idea.
It was RedOctane. It wasn't Harmonix. Harmonix made the game, but RedOctane had the idea.
They presented Harmonix with the idea, and Harmonix was like, Yeah, we could probably do that, I think.
Because RedOctane was a hardware manufacturer at the time. They started out, actually, I didn't know this until I watched this. They started out as the first ever online game rental company, like GameFly from back in the day.
Yeah,
they were
I'm reading
that
this on
in 1999.
On live?
It was
Something
called
like
Web
that.
Game Zone.
Web Game Zone.
Web Game Zone.
Wow.
And then
I did not know about that.
There was really no market for rhythm games in the early 2000s before Guitar Hero, for rhythm games in America. It was all over in Asia, Japan and other Asian countries were big into rhythm games, and that's partially why all those VCs were turning them down. It's like, oh yeah, well we're looking at all the past results about other rhythm games that came out in America. You're dead in the water, son. You're never going to sell anything. But they were selling DDR dance pads at the time in America because they knew Dance Dance Revolution was popular, and at the time there was a way for you to like mod your PS1 easily to play Japanese games on your NTSC console. So there was a market that they saw, and they started making premium dance pads, because the previous dance pads that were available in America were like cheap, shitty ones that broke within a couple days.
The foam ones, man.
Yeah, cheap, shitty foam ones that would, whatever it is. I'm not a DDR guy. The cheap ones that you can fold up.
They're crackly.
Yeah, I've used them, and they saw that a lot of people were dissatisfied with those cheap ones that always break. So like, we can do this better, and they made a premium one that they sold for $100. And within a few months of having this $100 dance pad on the market, they were the most sold Dance Dance Revolution pad in America. So that right back then, he said that was a very valuable lesson for Charles Wang said this in about what the market wants. If you listen to what the market wants, they will reward you, because if you deliver and they have trust in you for delivering a good product, that's a money printer, baby. And yeah, just all this talk about having premium products and having like maybe even customizable things on their website, or like having 1,000 hertz and mech frets and all that stuff reminded me of watching that a couple days ago about kind of how they got started before Guitar Hero even, about their just kind of ethos as a company. So, I would imagine
it would be a dream to have him on the show. Imagine,
dude, that would be the biggest get of our fucking lives.
Imagine,
would that be bigger than? Would that be bigger than Metallica?
We didn't have Metallica on ours. We went on Metallica podcast.
We went on their show.
And we didn't even talk to James Kirk, Lars, or Robert. We talked to somebody that was affiliated with them.
We talked to them. We just didn't do it on their show.
Not on the
Stefan.
show. Steph.
Yeah. Really quick.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I want to point out, so it says on the Wikipedia that Activision paid $99.9 million in cash and common stock for RedOctane. For inflation, that adjusts to over $155 million today.
Yeah, and I know for damn sure that these people reinvested it in other companies, clearly, and then definitely
they
stocks.
did a bunch of other stuff.
That $100 million got definitely multiplied.
So
into
when RedOctane closed, they were like, whatever, it's fine. Like the fad passed. We made our money. We're doing our shit now.
No, I mean they got bought out by Activision, and they stayed working for Activision. Activision just controls them now.
Absorbed into the greater ecosystem, just like how Epic absorbed Harmonix.
Yeah,
there is something worth mentioning. That is another person who used to work on the Guitar Hero games back in the day, ended up going on to make a really fucking cool company that is now also owned by Embracer. So, one of the people who worked on Guitar Hero back in the day, his name is John Devica, and they went on after Activision to make something called Singtrix. And Singtrix,
I think I saw this.
Singtrix is now the global leader for karaoke.
Dude, that's crazy. What?
Wow.
So they were on Shark Tank.
What?
This has been on TV with the Kardashians. Like, we're going crazy. Okay, here's the news article from when Singtrix was acquired, because this was last year. So if you want to really have some crazy theory crafting about a game that they could do in the future, they might have the single best vocal. Buddy. I wasn't just dropping that microphone thing earlier for no reason. No.
Oh my God, it just says it under.
I understand it now.
As a title.
I understand it now.
See it as a title underneath their freaking logo from the creators of Guitar Hero, bro.
Yeah.
I just had to throw that in here at the end because
legitimately,
this is a giant one. Also, CEO of Free Mode, we've seen this name around, Lee Guinchard, mentioned in this article right here.
Dude, he's been in my Twitch
he's
chat.
Like plastered. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you pointed that out the other day.
Listen, I had to keep this kind of under wraps during the streams because we kind of knew that we were talking with cracked people. He's with cracked now. and I didn't want to I didn't know how much he wanted to reveal before the
CEO,
blog post
mind
and
you.
everything happened and everything. But yeah, CEO.
Mind you, CEO.
This dude's a big deal.
Yeah, he's been in my Twitch chat, just chatting along. The past couple days, I've been playing Guitar Hero Permadeath, which is great, by the way, very fun. If you miss a note, the game crashes. I streamed probably for 4 hours one day, 2 hours the other day. He was there almost the entire time just chatting, and he
That's
donated
so
20.
crazy.
Get this. This is the biggest piece of tea. He donated me $25 with the dono message. Bring back the Les Paul. That was the dono message from League in Charge, the CEO.
Baby, a triple right there.
I was leaving the nuclear drop for the very end here.
Oh man,
I know who you are. I was playing dumb the entire time, Lee. I know who you are.
Dude, Lee's name is plastered all over everything leading up to this. I've noticed, him in particular.
Yeah,
his fingerprints are all over everything.
Bro,
in Guitar Hero.
We're putting.
We should let y'all talk amongst yourselves, the viewers. You should let y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Go figure it out.
Like you.
And we wouldn't be here without you guys listening and watching. For real.
It's true.
We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be talking about this if it weren't for the people watching us and creating all this.
My guitars wouldn't be in this blog if it wasn't
and singing the praises.
What?
And singing the praises of literally any of these games. Okay, literally singing the praises of any of these games, playing anything remotely related to it, whether it be Popstar Guitar, whether it be Fortnite Festival, whether it be fucking
League in Charge dropped a Popstar Guitar reference in my chat, by the way.
That's
League in
incredible.
Charge said, "When are you going to play Popstar Guitar on the Wii?"
Madonna, way before Nirvana.
If you need any more proof about how tapped in these guys are, he's making Popstar Guitar references in my Twitch
been
chat.
Lurking in your streams, brother.
He might have been. He knows the Popstar Guitar arc that happened a few weeks back. He knows.
He's probably been lurking in everybody's streams. He's been lurking at Alex. He was probably there for the whole playthrough. He was like,
wow,
this game looks really good.
Said they've been listening. They always have been.
And maybe we should make it again.
Make Popstar Guitar 2. Go acquire whatever company made that. I forget already. Who cares?
Get the cover band.
Don't do that.
The 1985
XS game? XS games?
Oh yes, XS games,
and then bring them into Fortnite Festival.
No.
Debbie just hit the wall.
Ew.
Never had it all.
We can stop now.
Okay, we're talking too much about Popstar Guitar, guys.
It's actually the name of what they're working on. Actually, it's the Cracked Popstar Guitar.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. Oh, could you imagine the monkey paw curling like that, and it's just some dog shit piece of shit for a terrible game?
Hey, after Godzilla coming to Fortnite, and that's
a
the
monkey paw
actual
curling
monster. That is the realest curl of a monkey's paw.
We want Godzilla Fortnite. No, we're talking about the Eminem song.
Yeah, Jason, you finally got Godzilla. How do you feel?
Fuck you. No, but really, here's the thing that's wild for me. Remember when we were all theorizing about Rap God? Yo, you see that the event, they have a vinyl that they're selling that has all the songs that are on the event.
I don't want to talk about that, bro.
There's 8 songs confirmed for the event already.
Just like the Metallica vinyl. They had a vinyl for this season too.
And this season,
songs are on there.
The concert, spoilers if you don't want to know, but apparently, Rap God is supposed to be part of the event.
I mean, it's already part of the game on the minigun.
Yeah.
So, it's there already.
Yeah, it's one of the 8 songs listed.
I've been happy for an hour and 12 minutes straight. But now we're reminded of reality. We're snapping back to reality.
Yeah, but hold on. While we're talking about these vinyls, this Fortnite vinyls, you guys know the Metallica vinyl that was made for Epic Games employees. There's only 250 of them made allegedly.
Yeah.
By the way, any Epic Games employees out there that watch and you don't have any sentimental value towards that vinyl and you're looking to get rid of it, hit me up. I'll definitely buy it off you. Not for the price that this one sold for on eBay, however, because there's one that sold on eBay in August 28th, and it sold for $1,000. $1,000.
That guy didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. So get this. It was listed August 28th, 2024 at 6:14 a.m. Okay. It took 15 minutes for somebody to find it and bid. They bid $100. The starting bid was $25. Somebody bid $100. 7 minutes after somebody bid $100, buy it now, $1,000. This listing was available
really?
for less than half an hour before it sold for $1,000.
You know what?
Is this money laundering?
I wonder if somebody was like, "Hey, yo, someone put this up. Buy it now. We'll deal with him later."
So yeah, we must keep this within the company.
Here's the vinyl for all the songs from the event. Fortnite compilation vinyl featuring all 4 artists tied to the Fortnite Chapter 2. Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. The vinyl features 2 songs from each artist.
Side A, Princess Diana, Ice Spice, Armed and Dangerous, Juice WRLD, Beautiful, Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell and Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson. I don't know. I saw the Eminem below it, and I saw the M, and I got Wilson to Eminem and William.
Sense.
I was thinking you were going to Charlie Daniels, like
Charlie Daniels. Side B, Drop It Like It's Hot, Robbery, In Hamoud, and Rap God. Limited to 4 per customer. Go load up
as well.
You said it
In
like
Hamoud,
like the meme, like the meme, bro.
Inshallah. What's this?
No, but okay, hold on. Why is there a parentheses missing
cover.
from Rap God? Why is there a parentheses missing for Eminem and Rap God?
Damn, it's on Eminem's website.
It ain't over yet. It's not over yet. There's more after
over.
Eminem. It's
open.
Eminem limited to 4 per customer.
It ain't over.
But yeah,
Bro.
that's not
you know.
shipping until the end of January, so might be all the songs from the event. It's looking like it. What's being passed around?
We're probably getting Princess Diana next week or this
all of
week.
these songs,
I don't know.
all of these songs are in Fortnite except for Princess Diana and the 2 Eminem songs in festival to play right now as jam tracks.
Do you think we're gonna get any more Snoop Dogg? Because I don't think so.
I don't know.
Houdini's on an emote.
Oh well, it's in the game that way.
Rap God is in the gun.
Yeah,
it is in the gun. Houdini? I don't even know what the song is.
It's that was the
It
first single
samples
off the new album.
Steve Miller. Steve Miller.
What?
Yeah.
Which song?
Abracadabra.
Oh, that one.
It samples that. It's that song.
One. Okay,
That's
I've
Houdini.
heard that one then. I've heard.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'd be surprised if you didn't. If you're this brain rotted by the internet and you haven't heard Houdini, then I was like,
listen,
shit.
I'm the biggest Eminem hater you'll ever find, and I still have heard the song. So.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Anyways,
you
guys.
There's
I
a lot
think
to
we
look
done
forward
it?
to.
I think
There's a lot.
We've discussed all we need to discuss here, and
That was a lot.
crap.
I'm very tired after all that.
I can't wait to see the discussions down below in the comments.
Yeah,
What do you guys
I'm
think?
looking forward to that.
Holy
Looking forward
fuck,
to it.
guys!
I
This
think
was
we're
all
back.
kind of sprung on us really quickly. Again, like they followed us on Twitter. They're like, "Hey, by the way, we want to get you some of these controllers." We're like, "Okay, sure." And they're like, "Hey, by the way, we
Sounds
have this
good to
blog
me.
post coming out before your podcast comes out. Here, you should read this." Okay.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that FedEx delivered mine to the wrong house. So I had to run out looking for it, and I found it thankfully. But I was like freaking out.
Hey, if you don't open that, you need to sign an NDA if you open that. It's not released yet.
I was like,
Just
this
kidding,
thing's
we
not
didn't
even
sign
out
NDAs.
yet. I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me. The Nintendo Ninjas for like cracks equivalent to Nintendo Ninjas are gonna come kill me.
All right, guys. My wife locked herself out of the hotel room. I gotta go get her.
Oh
I'm
shit!
sorry.
Olivia.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Podcast is over,
Come on,
guys.
Liv.
Thank you all
Guys.
for watching so much. Thank you to
Party's
Cracked
over.
for hitting us up with these and giving us this opportunity
Yes,
to share the
thank you,
news with
Cracked.
everybody.
For real.
Yeah,
Appreciate
real.
you. And
Rocket Real.
we should
Back
mention
in the bag.
not sponsored. Not sponsored. They
Yeah,
didn't
not
pay us.
sponsored.
They just
Not
gave us
sponsored.
these. They're like, "Hey, we want to send you
Yeah.
these." Okay. It's in return for nothing. We don't have to. We don't have to say nice things. We want to say nice things because we believe in it. After reading that blog
Probably
post,
part of their marketing, perchance. Who knows?
Perchance,
They're
I don't
this
know.
tapped in, man.
Yeah, maybe.
they're
They're
tapped in.
this locked in.
But yeah, guys,
All right.
Cracked. RedOctane's back. It seems. So
It seems.
Welcome home, friends.
Welcome
Welcome
home.
home.
welcome home. We're back. We've said it before.
They
We've never
went
been
to
more
the-
back.
Nope. They finally came back.
It's much more true now. We've never been more back.
We're so back.
True.
We,
Yes,
we've
we're so
we've been back all year, but we're back. Big time.
backpack.
All right. See you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.